and welcome back to Panda's Adventures. Today you're joined with me, Paul.
And me, Alex.
So today we are doing something a little bit different, although it's a Q&A type thing again. But this time I've got one from my mum, Sherry, who lives in Devon, and she's got some questions for us. So she's recorded her own little questions as well for us to watch. So let's go right in on question one, and we'll go over to my mum and see what that question is.
I've been listening to your podcast, blogs, whatever you call them, and I think it's about time that I ask you some questions from me.
You see what's inside.
Okay. Anyway,
That is what we'll say.
hi everyone. I'm Paul's mum. And he keeps putting the questions and answers on here. So I thought I'd come up with some of my own. So I'm looking forward to the lads' answers. It might keep your fans entertained for a little bit. Anyway, here we go. So, if you were to change your lives in any way, what would you do?
Okay, so that question, if you could change your life in any way, what would you do? So,
Well, for me, it'd be after school. I'd go into study like veterinary science and things like that because I really wanted to be a vet. But then, as I left school, I just kind of fell into work and then it just carried on. Really, I mean, I do love my job that I do, but it's so different to what I would have wanted to do. So
Yeah.
that would be mine.
I think for me, don't know, I suppose there's loads of different routes you could have gone down and things like that, but it's quite a difficult one to answer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not an easy one.
I think I'd own my own house, have a big garden, work on a farm, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Don't know. So let's head back over to my mum for question 2.
Number 2. Give me 2 memorable moments in your life that aren't Disney related, please.
So question 2 was give me 2 memorable moments in your life that stick with us. And Finn's interrupting yet again with now eating his dinner.
It's dinner time for Finn. Now we did think about this, didn't we? Because we were trying. There's quite a lot of different memorable things really that we like, but can't be Disney related. That was tough.
Yeah. Ooh, tough one.
So I think for both of us, there's like a joint one that our first holiday abroad, just the two of us, was to Spain, and we had a fantastic time, didn't we? Got to hold a crocodile. The weather was memorable as it chucked it down all the time. And,
absolutely monsoon style chucked it
Yeah.
down to the point where an umbrella wouldn't have even helped.
No. And the stairs as well, weren't there? The
It was
steps
like a
up to
waterfall down the stairs.
Yeah.
It was absolutely crazy. And every day we prayed, didn't we, before we opened the curtains, just a little bit, please be sunny.
Yeah.
But no, the day we came back was absolutely gorgeous. Typical. But I think what rubbed it in the worst on that one, being memorable, is that it was really hot in the UK.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Just our luck that was.
Yeah.
So, let's go back over to my mum for question 3.
Number 3. Where would you most love to live? And please don't say Florida or Disneyland, because you ain't Pluto or Mickey Mouse.
3. So that was question 3. So, what was question 3 again?
So, where would you love to live? Short and sweet. So, I would say Florida, but I can't pick Florida. Thanks. So I'd say California instead.
Ooh, that got round there. But let's be realistic.
Yeah. If not, then when we went to Lyme Regis, absolutely loved it there, and we've been back a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. I just feel really comfortable there, and I'd be quite happy living there.
Yeah, Lyme Regis in Devon or Cornwall, anywhere like
Yeah.
that, would be absolutely
Near the coast, anyway,
beautiful.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. So let's head over back to Mum for question number 4.
Number 4. What was the most favourite place you visited as a child? Whether that be theme park, castle, park, anything. What's your favourite?
As a child.
Okay, thanks, Mum. So that was the most favourite place we visited as a child. What was yours?
So we went on like little family holidays mainly to the coast, so places like Haven, Butlands, them kind of holidays is what we used to do as kids, and we really enjoyed it because it was something for everyone to do. You could go off, you didn't have to stay with your parents, you could go on the like fair rides, you could go do the kids activities, and it was great. I really liked that. I mean, we've had many holidays like at caravans and like places like Lowestoft and stuff like that, which have also been amazing too.
For me, Mum, you'll remember this one. It was going to Flambards, which is in Cornwall. Flambards amusement park, and that was the very first time that I was allowed. Well, that I went onto a roller coaster, which was the Buzzing Hornet. I mean, by comparison of things I've been on now, it's as tame as anything, but it was absolutely brilliant. There's a whole Victorian village that you can walk around and stuff like that. So yeah, from that day, there are also other memorable moments that I can't say on camera, because it had really embarrassed my dad, especially because he farted out loud when we were going around a tin mine in Cornwall. But I'm not going to tell you that because that'll embarrass him. Whoops. Let's quickly go back over to my mum for question number 5.
And here's one, because I've got to ask this. Who makes the best Sunday roast?
Oh, that's a tricky question.
She's asking for trouble, isn't she?
I know, yeah.
Because if we don't say you, are we really in trouble, or just a little bit in trouble?
A little bit, we're not.
But of course it is you. I mean, even like when we've been to stay, even if it's not Sunday, you make us a lovely roast. Christmas dinner is always fantastic. I class that as kind of the same thing, but a bit more. At
least more
stuff. Yeah. So yeah.
No, that's brilliant. But obviously I come in a close second to that, don't I?
Yeah,
don't I?
Yes, I suppose so.
Thank you.
Held at gunpoint, and you know.
Whatever. So let's head on back over for the next question, number
6.
Number 6. If I gave you £10,000, what would you spend it on? Think carefully. And let everybody know what you'd spend it on.
Why are you offering?
Yeah, I wouldn't say no.
I'd buy a bigger camera. No, not really.
No.
For me and Alex, I think it would be a perfect opportunity to get a deposit for our own place.
Absolutely.
Somewhere we loved.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong where we live at the minute. We do love this house.
Our house is lovely, and it's, you know, it's lovely.
But it's nice to have something to call your own, and
yeah,
you know, probably a bit bigger, maybe
bigger
different,
garden,
you know,
things like that.
Yeah,
and that would be lovely. So, if you,
I'll send you my bank details tomorrow.
Yeah, if you want bank details, you know, fast transfers available. You know, by the end of the day, if you want, it's you, please. Or if anybody else wants to donate, my PayPal is. But let's find out what the next question from my mother is today.
Number 7. What gives you the most satisfaction in life? And again, not Disney related.
So, number 7.
Again, non-Disney related. Just terrible.
No Disney, not allowed.
Clearly doesn't know our channel very well. Or too well.
Yeah. Sorry, fans. Ooh.
Or for me, it's my
It's
pets.
pets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the animals.
Yeah, you know, they are part of our life daily.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got.
Here he is again.
Yeah.
You can hear him. But yeah, you know, our pets are very important to us.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's great teaching, especially Finn the dog, teaching the tricks and seeing that he's bonded with us and listening and things like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's work and things like that. You know.
Yeah, family, friends.
Family.
There's lots of things.
And some, you know, we've only got a few very, very good friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely, all of those are included as well. So, what's your next question, Mum?
Number 8. What's the favouriteest nickname we've given you over the years? There might be a few that you don't know we've given you, but what's your favourite?
That's a good one. Nicknames, question number 8 there. So, you haven't really got one, have you?
I don't know.
Alexa?
All careful.
Nope, she didn't hear me. Alexa or...
I mean, at work, I get called Al because there's 2 Alexes.
Right, Al.
Yeah, and
Big Al.
and well, we can't even say that because we're both really tall, so it doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't work. So, yeah, I suppose it's that, but I suppose that's just a really, really shortened version of my name. If it's not been shortened already, it's shortened even more, just to 2 letters.
For me, this is a nickname that's stuck with me for many a year. At least one that I know of, anyway.
Yeah.
Which is a couple of variations of it. It's Dangos or Fandango. We haven't got a clue why. We actually don't know why we call me that. But it's pretty funny. And yeah, if somebody shouts it, I respond. So let's have a look at the next question. From
9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9. What's the best present I have bought you, either of you, over the years?
Best present. Ooh.
There's been a lot.
Ooh, it's been a lot.
There's been birthdays,
You do
there's
treat
been
us.
Christmases, and even, just the odd
In general.
treat. Yeah, absolutely.
So, for Alex, what's yours? I know what yours is.
Yeah, mine is, I believe it was Christmas, and it's a signed, framed autograph from Stan Lee from the Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. It's framed up on the wall, and it will remain there forever and ever. And
Yeah.
I do love it. Anyone
it's
who
really
knows
good.
me will know that I love Marvel, and that's just spot on.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, there's been loads, obviously, but I think the portrait that you got me for Christmas, well, both of us really, of Finn the dog, which was absolutely brilliant, as you know. And the other one was for my 30th birthday, which was a "This Is Your Life" book.
Yeah.
Which was just amazing, and that's kept very safe, locked away, and we have a look at that now and again, don't we?
Yeah,
Pictures and things like that from when I was a kid,
Yeah.
that was brilliant. So we loved those ones. Okay, going on over back to Mum, and what's your next and is this final?
Final question.
Next and final question, it is.
And number 10. Who do you model yourself on? And who gives you the most inspiration? I'm hoping you say me. Obviously Alex won't, but I'm hoping you say me. Because otherwise you might get a clout the next time I see you. Alright. So you give me the answers. Because I'm going to find this very interesting. And I'm sure your fans will too. Alright. Thanks, guys. Speak to you later. Bye.
So that was question 10 and the final question. So thanks for all of those questions that you've sent over to us to answer.
Some have been a bit difficult, haven't they? But
Yeah, we took a bit of time to think about them. But this question, so as you said, who do we model ourselves on, or inspiration or things like that? So Who's yours?
Well, for me, it'd be my grandparents. A lot of. I mean, there was my granddad. He was such a hard worker and a bit of a family man, and always had time for his grandkids. So I'd probably say that. And then there's my nana as well. She's smart, funny, and she's very supportive. And I'm lucky to still have her around and still be that support when I need her to. So
Yeah, she's always giving you a ring, say hello, which we don't mind.
It's lovely.
And just staying in touch and just being around, which is brilliant. For me, now who can I think of? Somebody called, what's his name? Richard? No, that's my dad. And my mum, obviously. Lots and lots of advice throughout the years, which hasn't gone, totally to plan. I'm sure they'll agree. But now I'm older and wiser, should I say? Wiser, I don't know.
Yeah, but they're always there. Older. They're always there for you as well.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Whenever you need anything, a drop of a hat, just a phone call away, text message. We might not be closest in distance wise, but closeness as a family is definitely there.
Yeah, and I think from my dad being in the military and how he was obviously brought up and how he passes it on to myself and my brother, those morals and things like that, going through life, and absolutely. And Mum, you just do your bit as well.
Again, just to be supportive, a listening ear, and any advice that's ever needed, you're always there to give it.
Absolutely.
And, you always say it's your choice if you want to take it, but I'm here if you need to talk, and that's just as good as well.
Yeah, definitely. So that was the tag from my mum. Very different to what we've done normally, but really like it.
Yeah.
So if you want to see more, please comment below, like and subscribe to our channel. And hopefully we'll be doing some more vlogs coming soon. Don't know what they'll be, but we'll see. We still need to do that
eating
challenge from Two's Travels, because that was really good actually, wasn't it?
We will do.
We will do. We've just got to get the bits in. Got to buy it and find it first, because me and Alex still don't go to the shops. We don't do any going out like that at all.
It's only to work and back and
that's it. And we've said before, our city's still in lockdown, and they do police checks around here as well.
Yeah, in fact, have letters, haven't they?
Yeah, to go out in the car. So it's not worth risking it. Don't want to go out. I don't fancy a fine either.
No.
But there. Oh well. It'll all be gone soon.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe. Hopefully. But for today, it's goodbye from me, Paul.
I'm Alex.
And I'll see you soon.
Bye.